Welcome once again to this here edition of the Torch News Roundup. We've got a few newsworthy items on tap, so let's waste no time and begin. So, after much speculation that Fox's X-Men universe would hit the reset button after last year's Age of Apocalypse, Sophie Turner confirmed that she will indeed return as Jean Grey for a new X-Men movie tentatively titled Supernova, that begins shooting sometime this year. Nothing else has been revealed as of now beyond a synopsis suggesting that the film would take on the Dark Phoenix saga with new cast. Now this doesn't surprise me, as James McAvoy and Michael Fassbender have been said to have new contracts for a few additional films. It does seem surprising that despite the film apparently being fast-tracked, next to no info about the film's cast or crew have been confirmed. But I like the new cast and hope they continue on with the franchise. Jimmy V is confirmed to play R2-D2 in The Last Jedi. V was the ailing Kenny Baker's understudy, as it were, on The Force Awakens. V said in a press release, "It's been an absolute pleasure to have worked alongside the legendary Kenny Baker. Kenny was a fantastic actor and taught me all the tricks on how he brought R2-D2 to life, which I will continue to portray in his honor." The star of Freeform's Cloak and Dagger were announced last month in Olivia Holt and Aubrey Joseph. A few additional members of the cast were revealed as follows. Cloak's parents will be played by Miles Mussenden and Gloria Rubin. Andrea Roth has been cast as Melissa Bowen, the mother of Dagger. Carl Lundstedt will play Liam, who is dating Dagger at the beginning of the series. James Saeta will play a mentor of sorts to Cloak named Dr. Bernard Sanjo. And J.D. Evermore rounds out the cast, playing one Detective Connors. Cloak and Dagger is set to air in 2018. We have some new info on the upcoming CW series Black Lightning. The main characters are described as follows. Jefferson Pierce, late 30s to 50. Handsome, fit, with an athletic build. Former 3-time gold medal decathlon winner who is now principal of a high school in South Central Los Angeles. A father figure to his students and hero to the local community, Jefferson is charming, charismatic, smart, and has both warmth and humor. He is devoted to his 2 daughters and remains deeply in love with his ex-wife Lynn. He also has a great passion for justice and a quick temper that he has spent years learning how to control. Jennifer, 16, Jefferson's younger daughter. Jennifer is a scholar athlete, beautiful with a lean, athletic runner's build. She's the entitled feminist of the Pierce family, independent and outspoken with a wild streak. Anissa, 22, Jefferson's elder daughter, beautiful, quick-witted, and intelligent, intense and passionate. Anissa has a great respect for her father. Anissa balances the demands of medical school with her duties as a part-time teacher at Jefferson School. Lynn, mid-30s to 50, exudes confidence and intelligence, beautiful, but not to be trifled with. Can exhibit both great emotional depth as well as a flirtatious, mischievous side. Sounds pretty good, but the only thing that bugs me with that setup is, it's the CW. With the hero being potentially in his 40s, you know the focus is going to be shifted off of him and onto the teenage young adult daughters, leading to less heroics from the old man to more teen angst storylines. This week on The Perils of the Caped Crusader, it looks like talks have broken down between WB and Ben Affleck's heir apparent, Matt Reeves. Word also has it that Affleck himself, who, let's admit it, hasn't been having the best of times this past year, is also backing away from the role of Batman, and according to rumor, wants out of his Batman contract ASAP. I was always dubious of how long Affleck would want to don the cowl. History repeats itself, as Affleck also praised getting the role of Daredevil as a big fan, only to quickly distance himself from it after tepid audience reaction. Will the Batman ever get made? Will it star Ben Affleck? Will the director ever stay with a DC WB property? Tune in next week for the continuing story of a bat who's gone to the dogs. Speaking of WB's director search, David F. Sandberg is in talks to helm the long-gestating Shazam movie to co-star Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. And for probably the biggest news of the week, Mel Gibson confirmed that he is in early talks to helm the sequel to Suicide Squad. Now, Mel is an Oscar-winning director, and maybe the big winner yet again this year with Hacksaw Ridge, so he is a hot commodity right now. But leave us not forget, Mel has already expressed his lack of interest in comic book related movies, so part of me wonders if he'd be a good fit. On the other hand, if he were to take on a comic book movie, Suicide Squad seems to be made to order for his style. Rumor has it Mel's main interest is in finally getting a chance to work with the Fresh Prince himself, Will Smith. So there you be, me lads and lassies. If you're one of the brave few subscribers who've checked out this video, God love you for being here. I'm getting somewhat better views with my reviews than with the news roundup, so I'm not sure if I should devote more attention to getting more reviews out. As of now, for the past few weeks I've been working on my massive Phantom Menace review. I've got no timetable as to when it'll be done, but it promises to be one of my most detailed reviews of a subject. I'm trying to cover just about every aspect of the film, which of course is quite time-consuming. I wanted to try to review the entire prequel trilogy this year before The Last Jedi is released, but if I'm going to do them with this level of detail, it's going to be a daunting task. Check out my website and Twitter links in the description below, and as always, this is Johnny Torch reminding you, keep the flame burning brightly, and I'll be with you again real soon.